What's up, BP Squad? Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, I'm gonna take you through a leg workout focusing on strengthening your hip flexors. Now, hip flexors are highly neglected in the gym for whatever reason, I don't know why. But today we're gonna strengthen those small little muscles to help you guys perform better and even just go through life feeling stronger and not having those aches and pains. The unique thing about today's routine, we're not just gonna focus on building strength in the shortened position, but also the lengthened position. What I commonly see people do when they work out their hip flexors is that they just stick to the shortened position, but that's gonna be different in today's routine. We're gonna strengthen your hip flexors not only in the shortened position, but also the lengthened position, which is gonna lead to overall better athletic performance. And of course, greatly reducing your chances of having an injury. You will need access to some equipment like a band, maybe a kettlebell if you have one. If you don't, you can follow along just using your body weight. Just know you won't be able to fully optimize today's training if you don't have access to those pieces of equipment. Without further ado, guys, it's time to go ahead and kick our hip flexors behind. Let's go ahead and start. All right, so the first exercise we have is Pike single leg lifts. We got 3 seconds left on the clock. Let's go ahead and get into that seated position. Right here, guys, you already know what it is. Pike position right here, point your toes. We're gonna go for 10 reps. The more I lean forward, the harder this exercise becomes. So right now we have our hip flexors in the shortened position, okay? This is 4 right here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So my foot was starting to cramp up a little bit. Just trying to wake it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 12 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, just alternate with me, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, guys, so now we have straddle single leg lifts. So now we're in a straddle position, which you know makes 10 times harder doing it like this. So this concrete is cold. All right, hands in the center or on the outside. I prefer hands in the center. We're gonna go, well, I'm gonna go left leg first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job, good job. 8, whew, 9, and 10. A little special scenario we're gonna do. Last 10 seconds, we're gonna hold this, okay? And hold it, let's go. 1, 2, 3, flex that foot. 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, no joke. Okay, if you got a cramp, shake it off a little bit. I don't really have a cramp because I'm built for this. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Well, I am a little bit. Couple of seconds, get ready. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you want it to be challenging, so 5, 6. That's 10. So I did 10 on my left. Might just have to do 2 more on my left. 1, 2. So make this 12 now. 1, 2, we're holding it, lift up. Let's go, guys. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Don't lose it. Couple of seconds. Woo, great work. Okay, so now we're gonna be focusing on a deep squat or split squat press. So now we're gonna focus on strengthening our hip flexors in the lengthened position, okay? Because when you sprint, you don't sprint like this. You open up your stride, okay? So we gotta focus on hip extension. What we're gonna do, keep that leg nice and straight. Right here, lengthen position, press up. So we're not taking it through the shortened range of motion, we're just focusing on the lengthened position. Typically, when a muscle is at length or maximal length, it's weaker. So we want to strengthen any type of weaknesses we might have in the lengthened position regarding our hip flexor. Ooh. All All right, guys, so we got 10 seconds until we switch to the other side. Couple of seconds. Keep in mind too, if you struggle with, let's say like lower back pain or tension, working on your hip flexors will help a lot. And I should have told you guys, add weight if you feel like using your body weight is too easy. It's also kind of hard to find your balance too if you're just doing this. So that's perfectly normal. Just do the best that you can. All right, whew. I feel that in my lower back too, in a good way. Now we have banded hip flexion marches, okay? So grab a band. I'm using a heavy band. I should go a little bit lighter, but we'll stick with being heavy right now. We're gonna focus on one leg at a time. Okay, what we're gonna do, lift, brace your core. That's one. Keep everything tight. Don't lose your balance like I just did. 2, 3. You can go a little faster, try to stabilize as well. I like to go relatively slow, keep everything tight. 7, 8. Ooh, okay, so now we're gonna go other side. The great thing about using the bands too is, I forgot to brace my core. When you use the bands, it creates that instability. So you have to stabilize as much as possible. Brace, brace. Create that mind-body connection by trying to brace your core. Couple of seconds. All right, guys, so now we're moving on to hip extension, to hip flexion lifts, raises, whatever you want to call it. What we're gonna do, grab a box. Forgot to mention, grab your kettlebell now if you have one. What we're gonna do, guys, right here, extended my hip. I'm gonna flex my hip. Try not to drop the weight. Ooh, 2 right there. So I'm trying to extend my hip. That's 3. Now I couldn't get the best range, all because I was afraid of dropping the kettlebell on the weight. So hopefully I get a better connection right here. So right here, extend. So this is extension of my hip. Lift, that's 1. And if you hear that grunting, that's my son. That's 2. Try to extend, lift up, 5. Whew. Definitely feeling this. 6. Man, I would advise you guys to go lighter. That 20 pounds felt really crazy. All right, we're down to our last exercise, guys. That's mountain climber. So we're kind of gonna shake it off with some light cardio and just getting the body used to being in motion. So right here, when you do mountain climbers, of course, you're flexing and extending the hips, but you're not getting a lot of extension in your hips. So right here, this is the most amount of extension I'll get, and it's still pretty much flex. Unless you're doing mountain climbers like this, that's extension. This right here is more flexion, so do the best that you can. Right now, I'm just trying to fire those hip flexors in a shortened position. Couple of seconds, guys. All right. So right there, that was our hip flexor based workout. Like I said, man, when you're doing the hip extension to hip flexion, when you're doing something like this, I don't have the best setup like I thought I would. I probably might prefer a band so I get more extension. So when you're doing it, extend that hip, flex. So it might just be better to honestly have like a band of some sort, attach it to like some kind of structure that you might have at the gym, at home, and right here, flex the hip. So I'm in that extension, that lengthened position, I'm flexing. Okay, because when you sprint, you do this. So you start off in extension, you flex that hip, boom, and you sprint. Okay, so if you want to improve your performance, focus on strengthening not only your hip flexors in the shortened position, but the lengthened position as well. And you want to make sure, you know, you focus on strengthening that shortened position, specifically that. Then the lengthened position, then a full range of motion, putting everything together. That's how you create the ultimate and strongest hip flexor. Probably like Sonic might have some really good hip flexors. I don't know, I'm just giving you guys an example. But that's what I have for you guys today. Next time we do a video, we might focus a bit on adductors, hip flexors. We might do another hip flexor routine in the future because I feel like I can really make this exercise, some of those exercises a bit better. But that's all I want to tell you guys. Hopefully my sons stop grunting. You done grunting, man? All right, let's go. We gotta close out today's video. I'm gonna bring both of my kids in here. Guys, you already know what it is. If you haven't checked them out, the YouTube channel, check it out. He act like he don't want to be in the channel, but he know he does. He was itching. He was behind that camera the whole time. If you enjoyed today's video, what they gotta do, man? Smash that what? What do you gotta do? Smash that what? I guess I'm gonna close you guys out. Smash that like button. Most importantly, make sure I properly subscribe. I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love as always. Boom! We out, baby.